It's the Hip Hop School.
It's that time.
Past and present podcast.
It's that time.
All regions stand up.
On your feet.
North, South,
Everywhere.
East,
Where you at?
and West,
Huh?
Midwest.
You
Where you
know
at?
the rule.
Act the fool. You gotta be tight with your tool when you go to the Hip Hop School. Be grown in the ground, all primo, fur, and deja rude, child. Get out your feelings, you get booed at the Hip Hop School. You know the rule. Act the fool. You gotta be tight with your tool when you go to the Hip Hop School. Near can't be mad, cause you got swag and easy cool. Bitch, your motherfucking problem, knowledge rule at the Hip Hop School. You know the rule. Act the fool. You gotta be tight with your tool when you go to the Hip Hop School. Can't look like that, cause mental son got artifacts. The truth is cruel, but that's just fuel at the Hip Hop School. Past and present.
Amen. Amen. Thank y'all for joining us tonight for another episode of the Hip Hop School, Past and Present. I am your girl, Deasia, the assistant principal. Down below, you have Supreme Ra, who is the principal of this grand institution. And over to this side, we have Heezy, the dean of hip hop. And then below him, we have Brother Truth, the agriculture, all of your greenery needs. How y'all doing tonight, fellas?
Man, class in session, baby.
Yes,
good.
indeed.
Good. Ready to have a good show, you know?
Yes, indeed. So when y'all get in here, make sure y'all go ahead and like the video, share the video. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is an open podcast. This is our first time of doing it this way. It's open. Anybody who want to jump on, who want to give their opinion, challenge our opinions, or whatnot, you could click the link that's in the comments and you could join the live show.
Bring the smoke.
Yes, indeed.
Bring the smoke.
And like we do each and every week, we got to present y'all with our hip hop trivia question, which is brought to you by our sponsors. Our sponsors are Supreme's Pull Up, Artifacts, Clothing and Graphics, Nature Spill, Art by Chunk G, the Uhuru Academy, Lit and Leisure Travel in Odessa, Asia. The hip hop trivia question is: legendary MC Ron from Run DMC once said his full name in a song. What is his middle name and what song was it? Drop down in the comments and try to answer that question. We will reveal the answer to that question at the end of the show.
Run DMC, huh?
Yes, indeed.
The Kings of Rock.
That's how you feel that they're the Kings of Rock?
That's what they call themselves, the Kings of Rock.
You know what? I always thought that
higher.
Run DMC was pretty corny, to be honest with you.
No,
Yeah.
they weren't corny. They weren't corny.
Nah,
Not
not
to
corny
me.
at all.
No,
Yeah,
they
very
was shit.
very unpopular opinion, man.
They was the shit back in the day, back then when they was out. It wasn't nobody fucking with Run DMC. Period.
A matter of fact, I'm kind of offended by you saying uttering such words.
But
Yeah.
you can't whoop me though. So like, don't know to change because you mad.
I don't want to whoop you. I'm just saying I'm a little offended by that.
Yeah, you will get over. But that's definitely that's how I feel. Did any of y'all watch the Grammys last night?
I saw a little, like the last little 20-30 minutes of it. I saw when Bruno Mars and what's the nigga's name? Silk Sonic. I saw when they won that award. I saw a couple of performances shit, but I ain't.
Chuck D say, "Who gives a fuck about a goddamn Grammy?" That's how I feel about it.
Pretty much.
I didn't watch the Grammys, and one thing about it is Cardi B, she done went off on these people for being mad at her because she wasn't at the Grammys, and so she doing the whole fool. I'm gonna have a show about that tonight on Death of the Asia once we get off here, because she done got in these fans' ass, done told somebody mama she hope they die and all that kind of stuff. So she done
I ain't see all that.
Yeah, she did that. But I'm gonna talk about it on the Death of the Asia though. So it is what it is. So let's get into this topic that have a whole bunch of people a little divided on how they feel about the state of hip hop and whether or not this new school rap has actually ruined hip hop. You know, we have a lot of people that are purists and they are used to the traditional sound and how all things started, and they are not open to hip hop actually evolving. I'm gonna start with you, Heezy. Do you feel like the youth have actually ruined hip hop?
Not at all. I think pretty much total opposite. You know what I'm saying? Like I know we talked about before, the state of hip hop to me is better than ever. You know what I'm saying? It done evolved. You got any kind of genre of hip hop you want to listen to, whether it's boom bap, whether it's trap, whether it's East Coast, West Coast. You know what I'm saying? You can listen to whatever you want to listen to. You ain't got to listen to the radio. You got your Spotify, you got your YouTube. So as far as the content, it's all kind of content out there. It's all entertainment. It's whatever you want to listen to. I don't think they ruin hip hop at all. I think it's evolving. I think hip hop in a good place. That's my opinion.
How you feel about it, Preem?
Well, I think that boom bap is further from the purist than anything. The purist hip hop is 808 party shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what they got going on today. That boom bap is what veered off from the original pure form of hip hop. So yeah, let's get it in, man. I'm down with the youth. I think hip hop is great. It's a variety out there. You put your playlist, you can jam 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2020s, whatever you want to rock with. Nigga, quit hating, man.
Hey, that's a good point about what you said about
the purists.
Yeah, about the purists and about the boom bap, because the boom bap was only dominant for a short period of time. You know what I'm saying? People always want to say, let's take it back to the boom bap shit, but that was only dominant for a few years in the 90s. After that, niggas wasn't on that shit like that. You know what I mean?
And KRS-One started the boom bap shit. LL and Run DMC wasn't no boom bap.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I love boom bap, but we just gonna keep with the hip hop school, man. We gotta drop the facts. Yep. So I'm waiting for somebody to step into the arena and come on with it. I got Smoke today. I got Plex. It's what, nigga talking about I ain't say this, I ain't say that when certain motherfuckers on. Come on with it, man.
Yes, indeed. What you think about the state and whether or not the youth have actually ruined rap? How you feel about it, Brother True?
No, I would never say that the youth have ruined hip hop, because they given, like, every generation got their different sound or they different thing that come up where the older generation be like, I don't really like that, you know what I'm saying? That ain't what we used to listen to. Or you got the older people that adapt to it and be like, oh yeah, I like that. That's what's up. You know what I mean? I think that is actually one of the best times in hip hop, because like you say, you got direct contact to like the product, which is the music. You don't got to go to the store and buy the music. You can just sit at the crib and get all the music that you want right at your fingertips. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got access to all kinds of genres, or you can go straight to your artist page and listen to only who you want to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's a great time in hip hop. I think the youth have added, especially on the business side, like you know what I'm saying? Like, the youth is really like getting straight to the money. You cutting out the middleman per se, and in a lot of instances, you know what I'm saying? That's why NBA YoungBoy is able to do what he do, and he really ain't even an industry nigga. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even an industry artist, and that's crazy.
Yeah,
Bun B say old niggas ain't hating on the music, they hating on the money.
Yep, because a lot of them old cats from the golden age, they busted and disgusted, they tied and through. And a lot of them, when they pass away, they don't have any money. They family got to do fish fries to put them in the dirt. So that's what they really hating on, to be perfectly honest with you, if we want to keep it a buck, you know what I'm saying? Because like, it's real pitiful that these niggas, that they actually were pioneers, and you got to do a car wash and have a fish fry to bury their ass.
Well, you know, that's something they've been talking about in hip hop forever, though. You know what I'm saying? About having a union, about taking care of the, you know what I'm saying, when niggas get older and shit like that. I guess they never put it together. And that was up to that generation, you know what I'm saying, to kind of get that started. But hey, yeah, and I still love my old school shit. I still love my 80s, you know what I'm saying, my 90s, my Run DMCs, and, you know what I'm saying, everybody like that. So I love them both, me personally, you know what I'm saying? But some niggas don't like. These young niggas don't like that old shit. These old niggas don't like that young shit.
A lot of these niggas ain't hip hop heads. They just be talking this shit. A hip hop head is somebody who's able to enjoy and appreciate all eras of hip hop, all regions of hip hop.
That's a good point.
Be able to add something to the discussion about different artists from different regions. You know what I'm saying? Some of these niggas, they just masters in their own region, which is cool. But don't ever come in the group talking about you a hip hop head or you some type of hip hop expert. You ain't, because I'm gonna school one of you niggas, bro. Oh God.
That's
happens
crazy.
every
You know
day.
what? You had said something. Because you just mentioned Supreme. You just mentioned LL Cool J and KRS-One, and you had said something interesting that was in the group. You had made a post one time, and you said that I think I'm hearing the echo. I think that's on Brother Truth, Mike. I'm gonna mute you, honey. Yeah, he gotta face the wall. You hear me? He gotta make him face the wall. But listen, you had said that LL Cool J can beat KRS-One in a versus battle.
Absolutely.
You said LL can beat
LL Cool J can beat KRS-One in a versus battle.
Listen, KRS-One barely beat Big Daddy Kane, in my opinion. He damn sure can't fuck with LL. You know what I'm saying? LL got hits, man. LL got underground shit. LL can put
KRS-One easy though. That ain't no even. I think that ain't even really a challenge.
Hey, it ain't too many niggas that can fuck with LL in the verses though. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? It ain't too many anyway. So LL one of them ones for sure.
Yes, indeed. Now, y'all out there, if y'all want to join the live, I do have the link to the live show where you could jump on with us or whatever. Let me ask y'all this, right? You have a lot of people, and I actually had a conversation this weekend where we were talking about how a lot of these younger cats are not familiar with some of the pioneers, some of the rappers that's from the golden age. And do you feel like it's important for rappers nowadays to know their hip hop history? Because I don't expect for somebody that was born in 2000 to know who Rakim is or to know who Big Daddy Kane is. And, you know, like, why is it important for them to know their hip hop history and go back that far? Do you think that's necessary?
I think it's necessary to this point. A lot of hip hop today, a lot of the new shit, they sample a lot of the older hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's beats, whether it's hooks, whether it's just a bar or two. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be sampling shit like that, then you kind of need to know the history. You know what I'm saying? Need to know where shit came from. Like this a whole different genre. This a whole different thing that we created. You know what I'm saying? So we got to know the history to kind of keep it intact. You know what I'm saying? And make sure it's going in the right direction. You know what I mean?
Definitely know the history.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you definitely got to know some of the history. You ain't got to know everything, but you definitely need to know at least some of the basics, like know
Some
the
of the
pioneers. And, yeah, exactly right. Yeah, you know what I mean. You ain't got to know how many records they sold and all that type of stuff. You know what I mean. But you definitely should know who Big Daddy Kane is, who KRS-One is, who Chuck D is, who LL Cool J is. You know what I'm saying? Like Grandmaster Flash and all. You know what I'm saying? Like you should know those people because those are prominent figures in the creation of hip hop. So if you call yourself a hip hop student or, you know what I'm saying, a hip hop expert or whatever, guru and all that type of stuff, then you should know, you know what I'm saying? You definitely need to know that.
Child, y'all sound like the guardians of hip hop. Like these people, these young kids, I feel that I'm gonna actually go ahead and say this, right? You know, a lot of the rappers, you know, the golden age rappers, they come from New York, they Yankees. Ronnie, you was on here. Come back on, baby. I'm gonna add you on. You know how like a lot of the golden age rappers, okay, they come from New York, they're Yankees, right? And so I feel like because you know they're the pioneers and everything, they always want somebody to show homage to them and all that. I think it's a little bit of that tied into it, not so much of just really caring that they know the history. Is more so like you need to give me my props type shit. I don't expect for nobody in the 2000s. I don't even sit around and listening to no golden age rapper at this particular time too much because my ear has evolved now. I don't want to hear that boom boom bap and that back.
Yeah, I mean, but
hip it to the hop. Oh, that shit.
That long ass song. Hip hop They went to a barbecue. They went to like y'all doing too much. But anyway, we have someone that want to join the live. Ronnie, how you doing?
Hey, peace and love, fam. How y'all
What's
feeling?
happening with you?
What up, Ronnie, man?
Hey, man, what's up, man? Hey, I just wanted to step in, man, and tap in with y'all, man, and whatnot. Blessings to you all. This is a great podcast and everything. And me, myself, I shared with the group that I came into it. You know, I was being invited to y'all group, and I'm at a place, really. I'm still there where I'm still stuck on that old shit, man. I'm still in the 90s, and I ain't trying to change, right? You know what I mean? But I understand that I've really become like our elders were when we were younger. I've become like how James Brown, remember how he had a big beef with how niggas was just taking his music and whatnot, and you know, and he was trying to defend, you know, what he had did in his era. I'm now kind of like that and whatnot. I'm still stuck in what I like, and I really haven't given these young, and by detaching, I haven't given these young people an opportunity and whatnot. I just dismiss it and whatnot. So I've been doing my own. So thanks to you all, really, being in that environment and whatnot, and hearing y'all talk about these young cats. Like I heard that little nigga, the baby, say something, man. I was in the car with my cousin, you know, mad as hell because he playing this shit. I don't want to hear this shit. That little boy was saying some shit that day to whereas I had to listen to it. So, you know, just wanted to tap in and say that, man, it's good to respect the old and whatnot, but you should also give these young people a chance because we influenced a whole lot of foolishness and whatnot, right? So we can't be wagging our fingers at them now. So I just wanted to tap in and say that, man. I'm gonna step on out, man. Let y'all have it.
And you know what? And before you go, I want to say thank you for being honest about that, because a lot of people ain't willing to just admit that they were dismissive at first and they honestly didn't give it a fair chance. You have a lot of people that say, "Oh, hip hop is trash now," and they not even listening to it. They're not even giving them a chance. Exactly. So you don't really know.
Hey, listen, face the GOAT. Ain't no motherfucker gonna ever tell me nothing different, right? That's me personally, right? Yeah. But that little nigga, the baby, and that little nigga, little baby and whatnot, them little cats face like shit. They are face.
They cold. They cold.
Yeah. They are face for now. I just seen the GOAT though. You know what I mean? So I'm always pay homage and everything like that. But we got to give these young people. We cannot give up on our young people. You know, sure. And that's something that I profess in my everyday life. But then it's hypocritical for me to sit up here and wag my finger at them on the hip hop side. You know what I mean? I feel like they took something that was precious to me and whatnot, and they bastardized it or they turned it into something that I didn't like. Well, this shit bigger than me. You know what I mean? Shit bigger than us. We ain't got to find your genre, find what you do like and whatnot, and quit like
quit hating on them.
Quit hating on these little young motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
You know,
quit hating on them.
Well, thank you so much for jumping on here.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro.
We definitely appreciate it. All right, have a good one.
But yeah, that's definitely a good point, though. That's definitely a good point. But I think it's kind of natural, you know what I'm saying, to kind of gravitate to what you grew up on as this the best shit. You know what I'm saying? So everything after it is gonna be like, nah, that ain't what this was. You know what I'm saying? So, but
this nigga here naked.
Man, hey, I was like, oh my god, I'm trying to hold my composure. I'm like, good.
We have last page.
I didn't have time to put a shirt on. I'm sorry, fellas. If my
don't listen. Don't mind them.
My nigga. We can see. Cuz got the silk robe.
We can look at some chest.
Nah, don't listen to Daisy, my nigga.
You got the little bit of taco meat showing at the top there.
Y'all need to stop.
You know you should have did that.
I was over here trying to hold my composure.
You said something when he first got
on. Y'all some damn bullies.
You know you shouldn't have did that shit.
Cuz out of line, man.
You gotta pack your tool when you come to the hip hop school,
Hey,
my
man.
nigga.
Y'all
Hey.
silly.
You ain't ready?
He had a little bit of oh man, come on, man. What's up with
You was
good, man?
wrong for that, DeAsia.
Listen,
You was
y'all
wrong for
need to
that.
stop that. There's nothing wrong with somebody having showing their chest.
You was wrong for that. You know what you did. You
Who
did
is
bullshit.
that?
His name is Last Page.
See, that's all
We
she
have
knows. That's one of her.
we have Titus want to join.
What up?
Please
What
have your
up,
shirt
Titus?
on when you come on the hip hop show, man.
Yeah,
Please.
it was better off going with no screen, just like this. What up, Titus? Okay, there you go.
You muted, brother.
Take it off mute, bro.
I'm at the gym, man. I'm trying to get my iPods hooked up, but I can't get my iPods hooked up.
What's
What's
up
up
with
with
you?
you, champ?
No, I mean, I think what old guy said, you find what you like and just kind of go with that. I mean, I don't never hate on the young in generation, but at the end of the day, you got to figure out what you like. Now, I never forget the old, because I'm an old cat. I'm 46. But even like a lot of people, I'm listening to a lot of new stuff. A lot of people put me on. Like stuff I ain't never heard, like Salsa Walls. You got me hooked on him. I listen to him like all the time.
Sauce
So I'm
Walker.
trying to get used to just listening to a lot of the more new stuff, just to kind of like it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't say I hate it, but, you know, you find what you like. At the end of the day, you're going to listen to what
Hey,
you like once you get in your car.
Bun B say you gotta retune your listening, your ear, man. It's a
You
different
do.
cadence. It's a different rhythm.
I agree
You know
with
what
that.
I'm saying? And
Yeah.
if you take the time out to listen, man, these boys is flowing. I know when a nigga can rap. These young niggas can rap, man. It's just not that traditional cadence and delivery that you used to. But you,
Exactly.
man, these niggas there, man. Hey, you got some young spitters out there, and I ain't talking about the Coles, the Kendricks, or the ones you think I'm talking about, nigga. I'm talking about the babies, Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? Sauce Walker, Honeycomb Brazy, Draco the Ruler, all that shit, man. Them niggas, man.
They be spitting. All of them.
Yeah. It's definitely growing. Like I said, from like the last 4 or 5 years, getting used to me just listening to a lot. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm a music head anyway, so I'm always listen to what I can hear. If I like it, I'm definitely gonna feel it. I'm always listen to it before I get my opinion on it. That's one
Hey,
thing I do. I'm gonna go back and sit back and listen to it. If I say, okay, boom, 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 I'm like, all right, it's okay. Or if I like it, I'm saying, yo, this is nice. So that's
So
what I always get to before I even make an opinion on anything. But
that's
hey,
what's
y'all
up.
keep doing y'all thing, man. I'm loving it. I mean, I throw my
Hey,
little jokes in
appreciate
there,
you.
but y'all definitely doing y'all thing, man. I love listening to it.
Hey,
Thank you,
appreciate
brother.
you,
Yes,
brother.
indeed.
All right,
Thanks
all
for
right,
pulling
Queen.
up.
All right, now.
We got
Boy,
Mitsu in the building.
Mitsu son in the
Mitsu,
building.
he in all black, you know. You got some input. What do you feel about whether or not the youth is ruining hip hop?
Mr. Artifacts Clothing. Is he there or he not? Oh, there
My
you go.
bad, y'all. I ain't know the tape was on there.
Yeah,
what's
get it
up, man?
together.
Mr. Artifacts.
The fifth member of the Hip Hop School Past and Present podcast, the
This
man
is the
behind
fifth
the
member.
scenes, the
Yes,
technical man.
indeed.
You know what I'm saying? What's up, mental son?
Ain't nothing, bro. What's going on with y'all? Everybody good?
Representing BK to the fullest.
Yeah. That's our New York brother, our East
What up,
Coast
though?
representative.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
he's over the arts and crafts.
Graphics. So pretty much, man, I don't shut nothing down, man. I check it out. If they got skill, they got skill. You know what I mean? There's a lot of whack old motherfuckers, and there's a lot of whack young motherfuckers. Whack
Yeah.
is whack, nice is nice.
Hey, people don't talk about that enough. It was a lot of whack old motherfuckers. There was a lot of whack shit out back then too. People act like all that shit was, you know what I'm saying, was
Is it a
outgrown.
clear cut thing about what's whack and what's nice though? Because some some shit niggas say is whack, other niggas gonna say is nice. So what is it? It ain't no clear cut line that say, oh, this is whack and this is nice. It's all about preference for real. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you get to dealing with reason.
Sometimes.
That's a fact, because I know a lot of old motherfuckers that love them some E40, and I can't do it.
Goat. He the goat,
can't
baby.
do it.
That's the goat. That's the goat.
Yeah.
That's the goat. You know
That's what I'm saying. Like you got niggas
still rocking. He ain't whack though. You know what I'm saying? You just that's just a preference thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got
all day.
You got
all day.
niggas.
I can't fuck
niggas
with
that call E40 whack. E40 ain't whack.
I definitely respect his grind and all that shit, and how he was allowed to sell all that shit. That's amazing.
Nigga say
I
live.
would've
This
thought
nigga say live. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. He sold that shit because he cold-blooded.
that shit hurt my damn ears, man. I can't fuck with that.
Did you say, Mental? You have said one time that E40 rap like he's underwater, and I really did not appreciate that. You're not finna make that man turn that man into a SpongeBob SquarePants.
Put that meme up that I made. That shit was perfect. Man got a studio under the water.
Yes, indeed.
But, man, hey, that man got plaques under the water.
Hey, listen.
And he's still rocking.
Eminem got plaques. That don't convince me.
Still rocking though.
Eminem got plaques too, but
hey, 40 go hard. Him and who was he with? That remember Be Legit.
Yeah, him be
Yeah.
Come on, man. Y'all niggas just listening too slow, man.
Be Legit much better than me.
Freezer burn platinum on my pinky. That's he got shit with Cash Money, everybody. Oh, he got
he not whack. He not whack to me. He's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I can respect that.
And I gained a lot more respect for him when I was watching the versus him and Too Short. The nigga got a lot of hits, man. And they be jamming. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with E40, but I don't fuck with E40. Feel me?
Right.
Yeah, you tripping. Now I'm offended. Remember, you got offended by me. I'm getting offended by you because I feel like E40 is one of those people who is definitely underrated.
You can't whoop him though. You can't whoop him.
And niggas from the past, and he's still rocking in the present. You see what I'm saying?
And that's a good thing about E40 and what a lot of these golden age dudes need to do, so they won't have to do no.
That's what you say.
Listen. He able to get with these young cats and still remain relevant. And that's love. Like sometimes people gotta realize that it has evolved, because the same way that, you know, we looking at these certain rappers and we like, oh, they dope from back in the day. Well, it was a point in time where our parents felt like the people who we consider to be a GOAT, like, why you listening to that? You know, or
right.
Yeah, so
yeah, that's what I was saying earlier.
It's like John said, it's preference, because to me, he was whack then and he's whack today. So it's preference. So
hey, so give me your top five, Mental. Your top five personal all time. Your personal top five, who you listen to the most, who you like the most, whatever.
I have to say Styles P.
Yeah, I knew that was in there.
Cool G Rap. Jay-Z.
There go Brooklyn.
Scarface.
Okay. South.
One more. Fuck it. I'm gonna say Rakim. Shout out to Sean Gales. That failed the class.
And speaking of that, y'all, I actually have the video that we're gonna play this video, because this is gonna trickle back to the conversation about knowing your history. So
classic video.
Yeah, so this is a classic video. You know, as one of our students, you know, he don't make a whole lot of sense, but sometimes, you know, like a broken clock
is a prime example. This is a prime example.
A broken clock is right at least 2 times a day, right?
He was not right.
His hip hop.
That was great, excellent journalism.
Yes,
that
his hip hop IQ is complete trash.
Asking 15-year-olds if they know about a 15-year-old.
They were 15, man. Hey, them was grown men. Them was grown men.
They was college
not grown men, dog.
They was grown men. They was 18 and up.
Video. Those are little boys.
They was 18 and up. He went out of high school. He went out of high school, nigga.
He was at college.
He was at a college.
Yeah, he was on the college campus.
It don't matter. There's little boys in college campuses. Come on.
Well, we'll let the people decide.
Yeah, play the video.
So let's play the video. Let's play the video. Speaking of Rakim.
Put the babies on, right?
Hey, BT, what's your favorite Rakim song? All right, cool. What's your favorite Nas song?
I ain't never heard no Nas song.
What's your favorite Boosie song?
Got broad on them bitches.
Okay.
With that. He killed that smoking on that motherfucking purple. You heard me? American
Dude,
Woman.
what's your favorite Rakim song?
I know.
Favorite Nas?
Can't think of one. I know one, but I can't think of the name of it though.
Okay, cool. What's your favorite Boosie song?
I
couple. Okay. How about Project Pat? A couple. How about Juvenile? A couple.
Expectations.
How long, bro? Fuck all that. I got to answer this question.
Huh?
What's your favorite Rakim song?
Rakim, I don't know who that is.
Okay. What's your favorite Nas song?
Nas, I don't listen to Nas.
Cool. What's your favorite Boosie song?
I really don't listen to Boosie, but A Letter to Tupac.
Cool. Hey, bro. Hey, what's your favorite Rakim song?
Couldn't tell you one.
Okay, cool. What's your favorite Nas song?
Probably If I Ruled the World.
Cool. What's your favorite Boosie song?
Betrayal.
Bro, what's your favorite Rakim album?
Bro, I don't know, dude. Like, who was a Rakim?
Okay. What's your favorite Boosie song?
Smoking on perp. What's that shit? They say that I'm crazy.
Okay. Yeah. Quick survey, very quick. What's your favorite Rakim song?
Rakim?
Yeah.
I don't know the name of it, but I don't beat it.
Who?
They're playing leads all the time. I don't know the name, but I don't beat it.
Okay, now what's your favorite Boosie song?
Boosie?
Yeah.
Distant Love.
Cool. Hey, son. Hey, what's your favorite Rakim song?
Who?
What's your favorite Rakim song?
Rakim.
Hey, son. What's your favorite Rakim song?
Who?
Rakim.
I ain't really listening to Rakim. You know what I'm saying?
What's your favorite Rakim song?
I don't know him.
You don't know him. Have you ever heard of him?
No.
Ask their daddy that, and I bet you they'll give you.
Who is Rock? Who is
Ask their
Rock?
daddy that, and I bet you they'll give you.
Oh,
man.
Like who?
That's it.
Who?
Who?
Kids from New Orleans. So they don't know Nas and they don't know Rakim. What that mean?
Well, but that's the thing. That was the point I'm trying to make. Why do they have to know them niggas though?
They don't. Oh, nobody said that.
Yeah, but in the group,
Oh, we saying the video don't prove nothing except that they young dudes that don't know their history. That's it.
But my thing is it's nothing wrong that they don't know their history, but a lot of people are trying to clown them because they don't know who Rakim is.
No, that's fine.
Here's the point.
Well, listen, the argument started like who was I think it was who was relevant. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it wasn't even that. No,
it was it was a different argument. It was because people were saying Boosie was the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers like, how can Boosie be the nigga Rakim? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers like the motherfuckers who saying Boosie the GOAT never even heard of Rakim. So you know what I'm saying? To them, yeah, Boosie is the GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's like
and the people who saying Rakim is the GOAT, they done lost their damn mind because Rakim ain't nobody's GOAT.
Who?
So the point is,
a lot of your favorite rappers go.
When young people say Boosie is the GOAT, you got them old niggas be fam. Like, what the fuck? Hell no. But it's a whole population out there think that nigga the GOAT.
Yeah, for sure. Facts.
And you wrong about Rakim days. He's definitely in the GOAT conversation, man.
Hell yeah. What's wrong with you?
Anybody could be in the GOAT conversation, but ain't nobody finna assign him to. Well, there probably be some hip hop purists that be like, "Oh, Rakim is the GOAT," but I feel like in order to be the GOAT, you need longevity. First of all, you know what I'm saying, because you're the greatest of all times. So if you're the greatest of all times, then you know you have to have longevity in the game.
I agree with that. Yeah,
what if your music is timeless?
No, you're not finna pull one of these.
I'm saying
had 2 albums and now he could be in the GOAT conversation type shit. No, it don't
not
matter.
Rakim though. Rakim had like 4-5 albums.
Your music
But he
could
do
be
got
timeless.
longevity though.
Your music could be timeless. That doesn't mean that you have longevity, and that doesn't mean that you are a GOAT just because your music is timeless. Like there are some people that they come out like shit, Trinidad James to me, gold, everything is timeless. But
that's one song. Yeah, that's one song though.
That's one song though.
Bang bang. That's some shit I don't like. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's timeless. So is that nigga a GOAT because when I wake up?
No. See, motherfuckers say
2036, I'm gonna be like, you know, I remember that song.
No. See, the thing about it is, motherfuckers say Rakim the GOAT because a lot of motherfuckers pattern they style and shit after Rakim when they heard Rakim.
A lot of people.
Nas, a lot of motherfuckers get they whole style up to Rakim. So that's the God MC.
And
know
the
what I'm
nigga
saying?
can rap. And he's a phenomenal MC.
Yeah.
So
And he had longevity to a certain degree. He still was dropping decent albums. I ain't gonna say they was like classic or you know what I'm saying, like chart topping shit, but it was still good material up into the 2000s. You know what I'm saying? He was on a song with Jay-Z in the 2000s. So shit.
Deja, let me find out you got a problem with the 80s, man. I'm sensing something right here.
You do.
Listen, I don't have a huge problem with the 80s, but it's like I'm into the 90s. I like the 90s.
Everybody into the 90s. Everybody into the 90s.
I mean, the 80s was just the 80s. That hip hop, it was just. I'm gonna tell you something.
Traumatized.
A lot of that. I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of that music in the 80s, it was more really and truly kind of like a party type vibe to it. And
not all of it.
Not all of it, but you know, it was more.
The early 80s, it was partyish. You know what I'm saying?
Then it got revolutionary. Then it ended up becoming revolutionary, and it was just like, okay, I was cool. Like for me, like damn, when it became revolutionary, like you had Public Enemy and all them people like that. I was like, oh, I could get with this. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have a problem with the 80s. It just took me a time like that hippity hip the hop. You don't stop to the bang bang boogie. I'm not listening. I don't like that.
That wasn't everybody. You know what I'm saying? You had Houdini.
That shit was genius.
I love LL is one of my.
Hey, but that shit was cold though. You don't like that song? You don't like Rappers Delight?
Even that.
That song 17 minutes long, and that song is 17 minutes long, and them people did too much.
We hear the message come up.
It was too much going on. I was trying to follow the storyline. You know what I'm saying?
That's
it
like
was just
MC
too much
Hammer.
going on. That song long as hell.
Same thing.
Which one?
I said that's like MC Hammer. He had a 50 squad clique on stage with him.
Now, see, I love MC Hammer though. Hammer time.
Yeah, Hammer was my favorite rapper when I was a kid.
Yep, me too. I had the Hammer pants.
Hammer, Slick
I was
Rick.
gonna out right around that bitch. You heard me? I'm like this.
I fuck with Hammer and Trey 5-7.
Oh yeah, Old Town Trey 5-7 for sure.
Yep.
All that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so if anybody like you know, we still taking people. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to call in, I mean, you know, hop on.
If you want to jump on the live, you definitely can.
Tap on the link.
Also, try to answer the trivia question.
Yeah, me too. Where you trivia at? Where you at, baby? What's up with it? You can't answer the question.
We gonna answer at the end of the show.
I got half of it.
And you better know.
I know you got half of it. I knew you had half of it.
Yeah.
I don't know now part of it.
Yo,
I don't know it either.
I even threw on some old albums and I couldn't catch it. I was like,
yeah. So listen, the hip hop trivia question, sponsored by Supreme's Pull Up, the Artifacts Clothing and Graphics, Nature Spills, Art by Chunk G, the Uhuru Academy, Lit and Leisure, and the Deaths of the Asia. The hip hop trivia question is: legendary MC Run from Run DMC once said his full name in a song. What is his middle name and what song was it? Y'all try to answer that down in the comments or whatever. And we'll reveal the answer at the end of the show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's I don't get into the 80s. Just it really didn't do that for me until like the late 80s, like you said. But
but you know what, Deja, you what year was you born?
85.
Oh
yeah, so you had to live that
I
shit.
done told my age.
Cause listen.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell y'all
like
a story.
You cougared me.
I'm gonna tell y'all a story, man. Check that out. I was born in 76. So I was about 4 or 5 years old when I first heard Planet Rock. Play at Your Own Risk, Soul Sonic Force. And there was some shit that I never heard in my fucking life. Like it was some totally new shit because you had R&B and funk and disco and shit. I'm like, man, what the fuck is this shit? Then you got The Message. Then LL. This shit was just so aggressive and the shit was just different. And it was just Man, I'm getting chills right now, man. I'm telling you, man, you have to be there to understand this shit, man. When the shit first hit the radio, I used to steal my uncle's little handheld cassette radio and just call into the radio 5, 6, 7 years old, like, please play this shit. Please, I listen all day, all motherfucking night. Man, man, the 80s, man.
Well, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry, Supreme, that I wasn't there. My daddy had nutted in my mama yet, so I'm sorry that I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Pardon the fuck out of me. Like, let's not be so judgmental.
Nah, I feel you though. I feel you. You know what I mean? Because I had came in on. I was born in 81, so I was there, you know, kind of like the back end of that shit. I just always remember that shit, hearing Houdini Freaks come out at night.
Oh man,
hearing, you know what I mean? Hearing King Rock, you know what I'm saying?
That's that skating rink music.
You know what I mean? All that shit. I just remember that shit and just being in the hood and how everybody was playing that shit. So the 80s, hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? That shit was special. You know what I'm saying? That was the beginning.
People sample all that today.
And see, like I'm close. I'm right at the same age as the age. I'm 86, baby. So we wasn't, you know what I'm saying, there for that. We was there for the early 90s, mid-90s, you know what I'm saying, early 90s, mid-90s. That's the era that we grasped probably, you know what I'm saying. I don't know, I can't speak for everybody else, but that's when I started grasping on to really understanding what hip hop was. Of course, I heard it when I was a kid, and like I said, Slick Rick and you know what I'm saying, like Luke and all them type of, like, that's what I was like when I was a kid, MC Hammer, all that type of stuff. That was the music, you know what I'm saying, they was listening to, because that's what they listening to at the parties when the girls dancing and stuff. I'm being bad, sneaking in my sister parties and all that type of stuff, you feel me? So then you got Pac, Nas, you know what I'm saying, that era, Scarface, the Ghetto Boys, you know what I'm saying, like I remember always imitating the Ghetto Boys, the Mind Playing Tricks on Me beat, doing that on the desk as a little kid, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that, you know what I mean, like so I can understand. Like, I don't really know about Houdini. I know about him from going back and listening to him or hearing him and checking out, but I'm like, you know what I mean, like that ain't gonna be in my memory, because as a kid I'm listening to Pac, Biggie, that's going on, you know what I'm saying, like my sister and them cried when Pac died, you know what I'm saying, I'm looking at them crazy, like, what the, you know what I'm saying, like what the, like, what you crying for? You
so now wait a minute, hold on now, because you was born in 86 and I was born in 85, and I just fell out when Pac died, so I understood what it was. Like, Pac was the shit, you know what I'm saying, and that's what I wanted to say. Like, you want to say Rakim is the GOAT. Pac is the only old ass rapper.
We talking about Pac? Hell yeah, you about to
cry. That man been dead for what, 25 years, and that nigga still be trending on Twitter.
Yeah,
for sure. Of course, he a legend.
Yeah. I remember where I was at though. I was at a fucking club that night. I was at a club that night. The night Pac died, and they had announced the shit.
I remember where I was at too, but I mean, I just didn't. I was like 10. I was 10, so I'm like, you don't even know this guy. What you crying for? You know what I'm saying? Like, I understood. Like, you know,
yeah, it was sad. Crying and everything. I wasn't crying, but
yeah.
I broke down and cursed God.
I know you did. You still is to this day.
Curse the mystery God.
Yep. Facts.
Somebody on your ass, Supreme. In the comment. Hey, the man say Supreme Rock is a corny ass nigga.
Where you go?
I know who that is too. I know who that is too. I know who that is. That motherfucker, boy. I hate and love that motherfucker.
Nah, you don't know who that is.
I do. I know who it is. That's that nigga Shaheed. That's Shaheed.
Nah, that ain't Shaheed. That is not Shaheed.
That ain't him?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Well, if that ain't him, nigga, fuck you. Nigga, come on the motherfucking show. Yeah. If that ain't my nigga Shaheed, come on the show.
Yeah, and so here goes somebody. Here go. Let me see. Solomon in the comments. He being real goofy right now. He said, all the kids today bite off the goat, Lil Wayne.
What?
Some of them.
Solomon.
Some of them. You know what I'm saying? He got his little treat.
Now,
you know what
I
I'm
will
saying?
be honest. Wayne could go into the goat conversation, but he's not.
I ain't gonna argue that. I wouldn't argue that.
You can't take him that. You can't deny that.
Can't deny Wayne.
Yeah, you can't deny that.
He definitely one of the goats. He got longevity. He got the numbers. He got the hits. He got the flow. Yeah, I'm just about. Yeah, he got the skills.
Got the numbers.
The influence. You know what I'm
saying? All that.
Yeah, so hey, motherfuckers said I wouldn't argue that shit. You know what I mean?
Look at me too. He ain't with that Wayne shit either.
Nah, look at him. Ain't no sipping no tea. What you got to say about Lil Wayne, Mintu?
I mean, Wayne ain't
not my cup.
Not the good tea.
Not my cup.
Young Weezy, baby.
That nigga Mintu silly as fuck, bro.
Y'all make sure y'all like.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question though. Hey,
subscribe.
Yo.
Hey, so would y'all say that y'all listen to more of the new age hip hop, or do y'all listen to hip hop that you listened to like when you was younger, or you know what I'm saying, older hip hop?
I'm the most balanced nigga in the universe.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Well, me and you tied for the most balanced listeners in the universe, my nigga. I listen to everything, every day, all day.
I listen to everything, every day, all day, nigga. So,
right.
With me and you tied. Me and you tied.
This man be listening to Wu-Tang. Like you could be at a kickback or something. You trying to have? Don't nobody want to hear that. The man listen to Wu-Tang. I'm so tired of damn Wu-Tang Clan. It don't make no sense.
That's it all day. Wu-Tang forever, baby.
Killer bees on the swarm, baby.
You're gonna get the tattoo soon.
But right now, I would say I listen to more. I listen to more new shit. You know what I'm saying? I listen to more like Drakeo. I was on Drakeo and Dolph heavy. You know what I'm saying? That was real ironic because I was on both of them heavy. You know what I'm saying? Before they both got killed and shit. But you know what I mean? I listen to more new shit than old shit right now. But I still go back. You know what I'm saying? A couple times a week. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Somebody said that Nip's death affected him more
than Pac's death.
Yeah.
Who said? Yeah, somebody said that.
I can understand that.
Yeah. Because it did me too. That's a fact. Because I was young when Pac died. I hadn't gotten into his music like that.
Whose death affected y'all more in the hip hop game? I know Preem is Pac.
You know what? I think that Tupac's death affected music, the rap, hip hop more than Nip, of course. I think that it had effect. Personally, I'm gonna tell you, when I found out about Pac passing, I just felt I was like, no, not Pac, because you know he had been shot before. Even this time, the second time he had got shot, he didn't die immediately. You know, so we was thinking like maybe he's gonna recover because of how Pac was moving and the circumstances that led to him getting shot. It did impact me because that was Pac. You know what I'm saying? With Nipsey, I actually felt something deeper for the simple fact of now I'm gonna tell you like I'm gonna keep it real. Nipsey can rap word for damn. I love Nipsey as a person. That man could not rap worth shit. He was a country silk the shocker. Like for real. Nipsey Hussle rap like a country silk the shocker. Like for real. All off beat.
No.
But for real though, he does.
Ridiculous.
You disrespect was there.
But
I ain't gonna let you disrespect the late great Nip like that.
Who next?
But anyway,
crazy. That is ridiculous.
I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't because I was one of the people that jumped on his dick when he died. I used to always listen to Nipsey, you know, like him as a person. I love Nipsey Hussle as a person. So I would try to force myself to listen to his music. I couldn't stomach it. You know what I'm saying?
I got another story right quick. Can I tell another story?
Okay, yes, but let me finish this real quick. So the thing that affected me with Nipsey the most was it was so unexpected because he wasn't, even though we know he was, gang related or whatever the case may be, it wasn't like he was just out there thugging. It was unexpected. Then I was thinking about the fact of having a man like Nipsey that, end up just getting snatched away from you like that. I was looking at it, I was hurting for that woman, I was hurting for his family, all that kind of stuff. So that pained me in a whole totally different way. But I'm gonna shut up now. Go ahead, Preem. What's your story?
Only one rapper that passed made me shed a tear. When I was in the federal penitentiary in 2007, and Pimp C died, right?
Oh, I forgot about that.
My cellie was a nigga from Harlem, right? The nigga been my cellie the whole time. So everybody we in Fort Worth, we in the federal penitentiary in Fort Worth, so everybody on the unit sad and shit. So I sat on my bunk, and nigga looked at me, and nigga say, "Is you crying, doggy?"
Crying, doggy.
Okay, so hold on now. He said on your bunk.
I sat on my bunk. He was sitting.
Okay. I thought, because I was like, "This you finna." I know there ain't no penitentiary room.
Nah. I sat on my bunk. I sat on my bunk. The nigga was like, "Is you crying, doggy?" I'm like, "Yeah, man." I'm like, "Yeah." That nigga Pimp C died. And nigga say, "Who was that, B?"
Pimp C, bitch. So what's
You know who Pimp C was?
James.
But you know what? I'm gonna be honest about Pimp C too.
Yeah.
I ain't really care for that little ass voice. Like I'm more of a Bun B fan.
Like,
like,
did you just hear I cried, man? Did you just hear I cried? You heard me say that, right?
Yeah, see. I think he got a soft spot for Pimp C. He got a
Pimp
soft
C and
spot.
Pop.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
Pimp C and Pop.
I apologize.
Pimp
Be
C
a little
and Pop,
more, sensitive, man.
I'm sorry. You need a virtual hug.
Yo,
Yeah.
But for me, man, who can I say affected me the most?
Jackal.
Yeah, that one was big to Jackal, but at the time when Biggie got killed, y'all ain't gonna want to hear it, but when Biggie got killed, I was a real Biggie fan. When Biggie got killed, at the time,
Sing it, nigga. Sing it. I knew something was up.
No, I'm just saying.
I knew you was a Pac hater. If you was a real Biggie fan, you was a Pac hater, my nigga. I know that shit.
No, you just mad. You just mad. You know what I'm saying? Because you anything Pac. But anyway, you know what I'm saying.
Pac hater. I love Big.
But between Pac and Nipsey though, you know what I'm saying. All of them was fucked up. You know what I'm saying. So they are, you know what I mean.
Yep, Joe Travis said that Pimp C and Dolph affected me more than Pac. You know what? Now, as far as like just actually being
your hometown.
Dolph passing, it affected me just because I know I know so many people that's personally connected. Actually, y'all go back and look at some of our past shows. We actually had young Dolph's childhood very close friend on the show last week. And he spoke. It was about 2 hours rocking with us and just letting us know how it was growing up with Dolph and his vision.
Shout out to Sauce Boss.
Yeah, BP the Sauce Boss at Economic Sauce, and he's on Power 99, The Mix or whatnot. And he has a podcast as well called Economic Sauce. He gave us a whole lot of information that you can't Google this shit. So go back and watch that video because I was like, damn, I found out a whole lot of stuff. I was like, and quiet as it's kept, we got a little piece of tad bit of information that said maybe Gucci Mane had a little bit to do with the Yo Gotti versus Young Dolph beef. So y'all definitely want to go check out that video.
Check it out.
Hey, I want to say something. Shout out to the people who chimed in on live. All you other niggas don't say shit to me in the future. You niggas that talk shit and you bring your ass to the motherfucking square and pull up and talk your shit and you don't say nothing to me. I'm gonna suspend your motherfucking ass for 30 days.
How you say, Rick? They tuck their nuts.
Man, they tuck their nuts, my nigga.
As usual. What can you expect? You know how niggas do. You know how niggas do.
Oh, listen, come on. Me, I was definitely sad when Pac died. Definitely sad when Big died. But the one that I was mostly sad was Pun.
Oh, but I thought he was about to say Sean P.
Nah. I actually became a biggest fan of him after he died.
Who, Pun?
I kind of know of Sean P. I ain't
yeah.
even gonna lie. I kind of slept on him.
Did you?
Yeah.
I was a big fan of Sean P.
Y'all, I'm
Motherfucker-
gonna trip y'all out.
And them the motherfucker lived like a mile away from me, so that's weird.
What about you, brother? True.
Shit, the person who definitely affected me more was Nipsey, because I respected. I had listened to his music before he passed away. You know what I'm saying? Like the songs he had with Rick Ross, I like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what really got me listening to him. Probably like in about 2012. But I also knew people from LA who was familiar with what he was doing in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? Like that's what more like I was inspired by, and that's what more like because I knew like he was one of them ones who really cared. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like it really took out one. He was trying to make a change, and who was like knew what it was and knew where to direct the energy to and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like so yeah, that really hurt a nigga. I ain't gonna lie when they took Nip. You know what I'm saying? Like that was weird.
It did. And that shit was fucked up, man. That shit was 3 years ago. They still ain't at the trial. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit. So
The marathon done discontinued. The marathon discontinued. They done gated and boarded that bitch up.
For real?
Yeah, it been like that for some years.
Hey, no, I just read an article though that Black Sam finna do something with that space though. They finna open up.
They own it. They own
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
They own it, but the marathon definitely discontinued.
They not gonna open the clothing store back up, but they gonna open up like the food store and I think the barbershop and coming up in the next year or two.
Yeah.
Eric Kondo.
I just read an article.
Child, we got hot breaking news straight off the press. Eric Kondo said Pun was super dope, arguably better than Big lyrically, but Pun was a wife beater. Y'all ever seen that footage of him pistol whipping his wife? He pistol whipped his wife. Yeah, may he rest in peace.
You know what? That's true.
Big floppy bitch.
Find out
why you do that woman like that.
I didn't find that out until way after he died, so it didn't affect the way
he was triggered. She's like, protect the black woman.
That man said he said, who was triggered me.
Yeah,
man, protect the black woman. Like, nah, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Where the fuck is Will Smith when we need him? Yeah, go see about him.
Yeah, I was disappointed when I found that out. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, Eric Kondo say, shaking my head, 5 days of the marathon continues.
Yeah, the marathon, I can tell you.
Baby, that building was fist up and all boarded up. So okay, you know, like
they still doing it.
Ride for your people, but hey, as of right now, the doors of the marathon are closed. Yes,
and aside from Big and Pun, one of the biggest deaths that affected New York was Big L, because he was mad young, still hadn't reached his full potential, and everybody already saw how crazy he was with the wordplay. So that was just like, what?
Hey,
and then to find out it was his cousin that killed him. That was the worst.
Yeah.
Hey, what would I got a question. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. What would y'all say y'all favorite era was though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like 80s, 90s, or you know what I'm saying? Like, what's y'all favorite era?
90s for me, easy.
90s.
Yeah, it's 90s. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no question. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell y'all.
A little piece of the 2000s.
The 00.
2000s what?
To me,
2000.
It depends on like the height of lyricism. The 90s for sure.
That was the height of everything to me.
Yeah.
Not to me. The 80s, man. The 80s was so fast paced, energetic. You know what I'm saying? It was a variety of shit. Everybody had their own shit. Didn't nobody sound alike. I love the 2000s, especially with T.I., Jeezy, Webby, all of those type shit.
Because 05 was a hell of a year. Some fire dropped in 2005.
It
was a couple years in there that was hot.
I gotta go. I say the 90s was probably my just the favorite though. But don't sleep on it. It ain't easy though to me.
But not like
the early 90s, late 90s. What y'all saying? Just the 90s period?
It's like mine's is kind of like late 90s, 2000.
I'm saying, yeah, it did. I'm saying
I don't like
mid
the late
to
90s.
late
Late 90s is garbage to me.
Shit, you
Yeah.
crazy.
Wow.
What you mean? What you mean?
Damn,
Like 98,
what?
98,
Early
99,
mid-90s.
That man, like, I know you
Yeah, he
tripping
tripping.
now.
Nah,
You
Like
Yeah, you
tripping.
tripping,
Late
man.
90s is fire.
No, we ain't talking about Puff. We talking about No
I'm just
Limit,
saying, man, it
Cash
was
Money.
Mace.
We had
Nah,
97,
we talking about
98,
Why you learning
99.
Mace? Don't nobody equate
we
Mace with
focusing on the bad one.
Eve,
Mace
Nah,
was
we ain't
all right.
talking
What
about
y'all
that.
talking about?
Swiss Beats. I ain't like all of those type shit, my nigga.
Rough Riders, all that shit.
You
That shit
like
was
Jay?
hard, bro. Yeah, you tripping, bro.
Hey,
Project
That
Mac,
man want to go
all
back
that
to the
shit.
time
That shit was
when he
hard.
was about to get his
gotta
ass
understand.
whooped for
In the
being up
90s,
all night calling the radio station trying to get hippity to hip hop. You don't stop. You need to go back to
listen,
when he was
y'all
trying to
gotta
make them push
understand.
that song. That's what he doing.
In the mid 90s, I was strictly Wu-Tang type nigga, man. So
They came out in 92 though.
What that mean?
So from 92 to 96, 96, I'm if it come to East Coast music, I'm bumping Wu, Mob, Nas. When Rough Riders and Puffy and all that shit came, the sound switched. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't adjust that quick.
Wow.
Yeah, well, that's honest because like when I tell y'all this man is Wu crazy, it's just like I just be. You don't like the Wu, then he'll go down. You be going to the kickback. He got on the Wu-Tang shirt, a Wu-Tang. Like, stop.
Yeah, see, like I'm
proud with that
yeah,
too.
I'm more Rough Riders, Jay-Z, Nas, that type of New East Coast. When I'm in Philadelphia, Freeway, all of them.
Yeah, they was tight.
I still might get a
90s.
Wu-Tang tattoo. I still might get one. Yeah.
I love
that ain't out the discussion.
Hey, when I say 90s, when I say late 90s, though, I'm talking about like Cash Money, No Limit, like that South shit, like Trick Daddy, you know what I'm saying? All that type of shit. UGK, A-Bar, MJG, like Outkast. You know what I'm saying? They was rocking in the late 90s, mid to late 90s.
David, read the last comment since you're reading everything else. Yeah.
Okay. Running Man says Supreme teaching, but are they listening? Yeah, we heard that bullshit.
But the late 90s was
we picking up what he putting down. We heard.
So listen to what came out in 98 though. You got Juvenile, 400 Degrees, you got Jay-Z Volume 2, you got DMX, Flesh of My.
You got E40.
It took me a long time to fuck with Manny Fresh, my nigga. I wasn't no Manny Fresh nigga at first, bro.
What?
Yeah,
oh wow.
2 albums in 98.
Oh, this the hill you want to die on, Supreme? Like you, like this man's not Manny Fresh now. What? I can see if you said I ain't fucking with.
Nah, I appreciate it now. But man, it took me a minute. Like it took me a minute to adjust. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna tell you something. There could nobody touch Beats by the Pound. KLC on them drums, man.
I'm a No Limit soldier too.
That's what I'm saying. That's late 90s. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
my favorite rapper.
Make it,
you know what I mean?
Practice.
Hey, so I got a question. So what's in y'all rotation right now? What y'all listening to right now? We done talked about the past. What y'all listening to right now?
I'll go first.
Go ahead, David.
I be listening. I'm a oldies but goodies type of person or whatever the case may be. So I be listening to, you know what I'm saying, music that make me attract love. You know what I'm saying? But all at the same time, as far as hip hop is concerned, I be listening to I go back and forth. I honestly still listen to like what I'm used to. Like I got Mystical, I got Pastor Troy. I throw in like some Kevin Gates.
Man, I'm talking about some new shit. You ain't got no new shit in the rotation.
What you talking about? Just new shit?
Not just new shit, but you ain't got nothing.
What I would actually sit up and listen to, like here, right now. I throw that in. I ain't gonna even tell no lie. I be on that Lotto. I fuck with Big Lotto. Like I listen to her, my girl Cardi B. I listen to that. Nicki Minaj, she coming back, you know, with some bangers or whatever. She doing some features. So it's a lot of those different songs that I listen to now. But like it's just as far as heavy rotation. It's like it's Mystical, Juvenile, Pastor Troy, T.I., Kevin Gates, NBA Youngboy, Kodak, and you know the others. But that's what I got kind of like in my this
for sure. Who you got, Pray? What you
Man,
got in your rotation?
Draco the Ruler, Ty Ferris, heavy in the rotation. I fuck with Griselda a lot. Sauce Walker, TSF, you know what I'm saying? Kodak Black, Mozzie, Freddie Gibbs. That's in my rotation heavy right now with them cats.
For sure.
But I listen to everything though all the time. But as far as the newer people, I fuck with them people.
For sure. Who you bumping, Truth?
As far as new people, I'm off that. I fuck with Lil Baby. I fuck with Mozzie. I fuck with this young guy out of San Diego named Kill Switch. I fuck with him. Yeah, he dope. He hard. I fuck with dog. Vezo from Detroit.
Who?
Babyface Ray. Vezo. Nigga, you heard me, nigga.
Oh, Vezo. Yeah. I fuck with Vezo.
Then I'm still off there. I'm still listening to Nip. That's really it for the new. I'm really in my, you know what I'm saying. I'm still on my throwback era, my early 2000s. You know what I'm saying, 04. That era, between that era right there. But far as the new people, then that's who I name. That's who I listen to. And then like I listen to people who, you know what I'm saying, like y'all put me up on people. I go check them out. You know what I'm saying. But like as far as that's in a rotation though, I definitely fuck with 21 Savage too. I fuck with 21 Savage too. So,
21 for sure.
I like that album with a lot on it. I definitely go listen to that. And
I fuck with a lot on Meg too.
Yeah.
So, what you fucking with Mental?
I like 3D on the female side, on the and Armoretta, the girl that made that laugh. And I like her before she made that song. She been to
she definitely dope. I'm fucking with a lot of old school shit, man. But the number one thing that I fuck with is United Front. I play that shit every day. I ain't even gonna lie to you. In the car, in the crib.
For sure.
Every day. After that, you got I still pump Dead Prez almost every day too. I fuck with the Locks heavy. The Locks heavy. Even my man Cheek motherfucking Luch. Say that shit. Who else?
We speak.
Wu-Tang still rock them a lot. Nas still rock him a lot.
So basically, you out of touch.
Yeah.
You don't listen to no new people?
I like Mozzie. I like
you don't fuck with Griselda?
Yeah, Griselda, Benny,
Gibbs, you don't fuck with Gibbs?
Not too much. I played one of his videos one day and he had like 28 white girls in there, so I was like, yeah, this ain't me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of Griselda too, shout out to my man's Boldy, man. I've been off that Boldy a little bit too. I can't forget Boldy James, man. That's my dog. Yeah. I know Boldy. That's my man. He fuck with my bro a lot. Bro, that's my man.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, as far as me, I'm definitely fucking with, all the Detroit shit, Boldy, Babyface, Vezo, all them motherfuckers, Peasy for sure, Payroll, you know what I mean? But outside of them, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was fucking with Dolph heavy. I still bumping Dolph, Key Glock, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with the Memphis shit, Pooh Shiesty and shit. I fuck with Draco, I'm always fucking with my West Coast shit. But as far as other than that, older shit, I still listen to the Jacker. I still listen to Mac Dre shit. You know what I'm saying? Still bumping shit all the time. I still fuck with Snoop. So
I can't
all that shit be in the rotation. Oh, and I can't forget E40 and Be Legit. You know what I'm saying?
Out of all the old niggas I know, you and Preem definitely fuck with that new shit the most.
Yeah. I mean,
we got talking a lot of bullshit.
We up in the upper echelon of hip hop genius. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And speaking of that though, speaking of that though, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of that, I was like a lot of motherfuckers, a lot of them older niggas. I you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to hear, you know, that Migos shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that, you know, what I thought was mumble rap type shit. But when I
Migos, they are geniuses.
but you know, like everybody else, when I started listening, you know what I'm saying? You know, them niggas had something to say. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just
And Takeoff love his
shit.
mama.
Yeah.
Mama. I love that when he be saying it. I be like, dang. So we have somebody else that want to join the live.
Nobody loved their mama more than Tupac, all right?
Yes, indeed. What's up, Queen Rain?
Oh.
Hey y'all, hey y'all.
Hey.
I'm sorry, I'm super late. I'm sorry.
No, you fine, honey.
You're
What
right on
what you
time.
gotta say about the various topics that we have discussed?
Girl, I was chiming in to talk about what I'm listening to. I'm listening to that Kodak. I'm revisiting ASAP because it's a lot of stuff.
ASAP Ferg or ASAP Rocky?
Huh?
ASAP Ferg or Rocky?
Rocky. ASAP
Okay.
Rocky really was putting some shit out there that we wasn't listening to. Like, you gotta wait
Yeah, I
for
wasn't
his beat.
fucking
So
with
I've been fucking with him for like the last 3
Yeah.
days. Like,
I like
I'm
Ferg
listening to all
better than
his shit.
Rocky.
I like Ferg too.
Better than Rocky too. But
Y'all better
Really?
go back and listen to that first ASAP Crew CD, my nigga. That shit classic.
ASAP Crew.
So who else you listening to? You be listening to Money Man? Cause or who else you got in your?
I like Big Boogie.
What?
Was that twerking ass nigga?
Listen, I don't care. I don't care. The songs he come out with.
He said, I don't care.
It don't matter. Like, I ain't got nothing to do with that part of
Hey,
his life. The
the
songs he come out
nigga
with.
nice though. The nigga nice though.
Okay, exactly.
Hey,
That's
I
what's up. Yeah, like,
ain't really
don't
listen
just
to
act
it.
like I didn't see that other shit.
Yeah, I don't know him. I ain't gonna say that.
Ain't no wrong with a man dancing though.
It depends on who he dancing with.
Yeah,
and dancing too. Who else you be listening to, Queen?
I listen to a lot of old stuff. Like, I still be listening to Wu-Tang too.
Okay.
Like, I was listening to Ice Cream today when I was cooking.
I can't.
And it
take
just made
the
my
fucking
cornbread
break.
come out better. And that's just period.
Yeah, sure.
I can't,
motherfucker.
I love
well,
and I want the people out there to
Wu-Tang forever.
understand.
You know what I'm
I do
saying?
not dislike Wu-Tang. I actually like I like the Wu-Tang Clan, but the thing is like these people, like it's just too much. It's overwhelming. It's Wu-Tang all the time. It's just overwhelming.
They got a cult
Hey,
following.
I would give a finger. I would give a finger to meet the RZA.
Not the RZA. Now ODB was my favorite. ODB that was my favorite.
I don't need this pinky. I cut this hoe off to meet the RZA, my nigga.
ODB was my favorite too, Deasia. I fuck with ODB.
Yep, that was my favorite. But anyway, y'all, let's we done got into that. So let's, you know how we like to do every week, we like to incorporate one of the school posts into the show. And somebody actually had enough nerve to say, keep it real. The South and the Midwest music is running hip hop because it's simple, ignorant bars with catchy beats. Again, keep it real. The South and the Midwest music is running hip hop because it's simple, ignorant bars with catchy beats.
That nigga from Baltimore. Shut the fuck up.
Oh man, yeah. He definitely not qualified to be in a hip hop conversation.
More, but say, man, y'all know y'all ain't really talking about nothing, man.
Whoever said he can't even spell ruining, like you lost already.
He wanted to say running. He wanted to say running. I just couldn't see it.
He got it right.
He got it right.
He got it right because the Midwest definitely, you know what I'm saying, running this shit right now.
Yeah, we definitely running shit. So he got it half right. You know what I mean?
Let's be very clear. Hold on.
Can't let these two niggas
Hold on, like.
You gotta have right.
Nigga tried it, nigga did it wrong.
Hey,
no, we tried.
That was another question. That was another question that I had. Who running hip hop right now?
It's still
who running hip hop right now?
It's still the South. It's out of question.
Come on.
Everybody runs.
Where in the South?
Everywhere, nigga.
Man, get out of here, man. Get the fuck out.
Listen, man, listen.
Y'all know who at the top of the game right now.
There's no
Let me
one
tell
Who
y'all
at the top of the game
I
right
would
now.
say it's so much shit coming out of Detroit, man. The South,
Midwest
Y'all
Detroit
know who at the
people,
top of the game right
it
now,
ain't even
man.
neck and neck for real.
Y'all need to be humble, man. Y'all need to be just a little bit more humble, man. Cause like,
we just
I give y'all the
keeping
prop.
it real.
Midwest and Detroit is definitely on the map. It's strong. It got its presence. But I think y'all grabbing too much, my nigga. Let's get on
we
the
the Midwest as a whole.
What?
The Midwest as a whole. We ain't just saying Detroit. We could include the whole Midwest.
No. You know what? I can't even. I want to hate, but I can't, cause I know that y'all solidified, my nigga. But
we can all
still, man, run this shit, my nigga.
We can all make a case.
Me too. Just be quiet, brother.
Listen, I got
New York. New York ain't really got much to say.
I got something to say. The son ain't shit without his daddy and his mommy. God damn it. Y'all gotta respect your motherfucking parents. God damn it.
Who the parents?
Hey, man.
New York is so washed up right now. Y'all
passed on.
Nobody's
washed up.
New York is trying to do
as long as
music.
there's still people moving to New York to get put on, never falling off.
That's cap.
You got niggas getting put on from other states in New York. Remember that. Niggas moving there from Chicago. Kanye, Common,
niggas dead and go, baby.
It's a million artists in New York, and only 3 of them niggas is gonna make it. Like that don't even mean nothing.
Hey, but
you can move to California and live under a bridge. That don't mean you gonna get put on. That just means you a starving artist. That's nothing.
They know that's the
like
best
for real. Like it's a lot of niggas in Detroit and a lot of niggas in Chicago that the Midwest only know about right now. But they gonna blow because they
blowing because the niggas from New York, the niggas got put on in New York. Kanye, Common.
Whoa, wait.
They catapulting a lot of niggas.
Kanye and Common.
You wild.
They went on Detroit.
Common lived in Brooklyn. He went there to live
my man.
Just because somebody moves somewhere, you think that the city is
right. Like, you're gonna be homeless under a bridge, rapping and shit.
It's 2022.
That only adds to my statement.
It's 2022.
The rappers I'm naming got put on way before that. That's what I'm saying.
This boy went back to 94.
About 2022.
Somebody say New York some deadbeat parents.
Shit, with them badass kids they got.
These niggas said Common and Kanye, man. Them niggas got put on 20 years ago, bro.
No, that was 30 years ago.
And they putting on their cities still.
Kanye is 20, but Common longer.
What is Common doing right now?
New York ain't put on Detroit.
He outside. He be outside.
New York ain't putting on Detroit.
He be trying to freestyle with niggas that be beating on buckets and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's the dope.
hoping they could get some lunch money. Like they oh, let's go Common. He like, let me show you what I can do. And now he
I see that shit.
like dude, like
that shit recorded in the
bitch out there rapping with the flippers on Beale Street and shit.
Hey, niggas was excited about this shit. Oh, that's real hip hop, nigga. That shit was corny in the bitch to me. I swear to God.
Yeah, that nigga need to do him something.
Not the trash can.
Yeah, he might as well go to poetry open mic or something at this point. Like
this nigga freestyling the rhythm drums. I'm over it.
What you talking about, Common?
I'm done.
Common?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but recently,
oh, you talking about when he was on the street with the dude rapping and shit?
Yeah.
Who's
and it was decent, but it's like that's all right.
Who's seen Common on LA Leakers? It was recent.
I seen Common on LA. I'm not saying Common ain't, he spit bars. Like even when he was outside with them niggas beating on them buckets, he had something to say.
But speaking of Common, how many niggas can go against Common catalog though? Like,
Common catalog.
Most Def.
Shit,
most
you crazy?
Def.
Most Def only got like 2 albums. Most Def only got like 2 albums. Common got like 6 albums.
Hell no.
Most Def for sure.
Man, go on.
How many albums Common got? He got like 12. How many albums he got?
Most Def looks up to Common.
He don't got enough.
Go back and look.
But would they really be going against the whole album? I mean, like, I think Mos Def would be a good competitor for Common.
Nah, Common is nice.
As a
Common
whole
does have a catalog. But somebody, because we
He's
gotta
gonna be
we gotta
too.
look at the fact we like, okay, Mos Def or whatever. It'll probably be a good little cute, like conscious connection.
You know why that shit
You know what I'm saying?
would not work? Because some of Mos Def's best music is with Common. so that's his inspiration.
Nah, hell no.
This shit about self with Talib.
Black Star, the whole lyricist lounge.
Yeah, that's why I say his best thing is by itself or with Talib.
It had to be
don't need Talib.
All of them.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Mental son, don't fuck with
There's some hoes, man.
Hey, Mental man, you gotta purge this shit out your system, man. Whatever,
I'm trying.
Whatever happened back today on the Avs, my nigga. Something happened on the Avs.
I want to know,
and
man.
you ain't got over the shit, my nigga.
I know you. My boys was rapping. Their name was Black Star. They was on the same label. And somehow Mos and what's his face? Talib, they let the label pimp them and steal these niggas' names, son. So
what was your homeboy's name?
Black Star. I'm
saying, what was their names? Their names.
That ain't important, bro.
Come on, man. This is breaking history.
Listen,
this is hip hop.
Was they about to get on?
History. Come on, man.
Listen, one died and the one's in jail.
Come on, man. Rest in peace to the good brother, man. They stole his name, Black Star.
That sound like some cap, like your boy Hakim, my nigga. Y'all niggas be cap.
Ain't no cap.
Okay. Don't be a hot cap and a liar like Hakim, man.
I give Mental more credit than Dude, though.
I definitely give Mos his props. He's definitely on some shit. You know what I mean? He's not whack. Talib's not whack. They just did some whack shit one time. But MCs, they nice.
For sure.
Okay, and with that being said, we want to go ahead and get to that hip hop trivia question once again. The hip hop school trivia questions is legendary MC Run from Run DMC once said his full name in the song. What is his middle name and what was it? Y'all is anybody finna try to guess this? Because I ain't even finna embarrass myself.
I ain't got no idea. I ain't got no idea on this.
Yeah, dang. I don't know.
It's Ward, but I don't know what song.
Okay, so Mental, you got some idea. So what's yours?
Ward.
No.
Run.
No, his middle name is Floyd.
You talking about?
Did he actually say Floyd like that? Because he said Ward. It sound like Floyd. I know that Yankee accent ain't that strong that he said Floyd.
Yeah, it sound like Floyd.
You talking about Reverend Run?
Yes.
Yeah, from Ron DMC.
Say his middle name, Floyd.
Joseph Ward Simmons.
Okay, Ward. Well, it sound like Floyd on the motherfucking song, man.
So you gotta be your country.
Man, look at this nigga here.
That's why I didn't slow because I don't know what's going on.
Well, I challenge y'all to listen to the song and tell me what the fuck you heard.
But listen,
well, I don't know the name of the song either.
I'm about to tell you. The name of the song is Rock Box.
Freem, the only part of that question that you can Google is his name. And that's all over the internet.
Listen, that nigga say, my name is Joseph Simmons, but my middle name is Floyd. But you said saying Ward, but go back Rock Box, my nigga. Listen to Rock Box.
Is it Floyd Ward or Lloyd? Do it start with an L, W, or an L?
I thought it was Floyd or Lloyd, so I went with Floyd.
You hear these niggas, man? You hear this nigga?
Oh,
man, that's a bogus. Man, this guy.
Hey, listen.
Come on, cuz.
Hey, Heezy, cue it up, Heezy. Cue it up.
Hey, I'll figure it out.
We can't. We got copyright infringement.
I ain't got it right now.
But anyway, with that being said, we ain't gonna hear the end of this one here because these men they already call us bunkers and he done fucked up these names.
We just gonna take control of the trivia question from here on
we
out.
gotta change the narrative. You did not ever change the narrative at all.
Definitely living up to the hype.
Yeah. But
Man,
anyway, with that being said,
listen. Go listen to the song and tell me what you Midwest areas, what y'all heard about it.
I'ma listen to it. That's gonna be our assignment. I'ma listen to it myself.
I'm reading the lyrics right now.
Yep. But with that being said, y'all, thank y'all so much for joining us tonight for another episode of the Hip Hop School Past and Present.
Yes, sir.
Make sure y'all like the video, share it, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, if you are on YouTube, all of our social medias are in the description where you can follow us on those platforms. And y'all follow me back onto the Desk of the Ages because tonight I'm going to go live and talk about this Cardi B shit. I had to do a shameless plug real quick. But anyway.
It's going down tonight on the
Yes,
Desk.
indeed. I got this tequila in me, baby. They can't tell me nothing. A dry bitch.
Girl, you drinking tequila?
Yes, indeed.
Girl,
Anyway,
what's the lyric?
Thank y'all. Huh?
What's the lyric again?
That nigga say, my name is Joseph Simmons, but my middle name is Floyd.
Okay.
That's not what I Googled.
Okay, well, y'all, that's gonna be our assignment.
We're gonna talk about
Thank y'all so much for joining us tonight.
No, listen,
like,
he said,
share,
sorry.
And subscribe. We out. Class is dismissed.
He said, Lord.
Hip Hop School, Past and Present Podcast.